had been training KLA terrorists, bin Ladenite terrorists in Kosovo, who then invaded Macedonia in an attempt to create a greater Kosovo.
Yeah.
And they were wrapped up by Macedonian troops.
Kill more Christians.
And
Tucker Carlson striking again. After failing to portray Kosovo war as religious, now he's saying that the UÇK in North Macedonia, which wasn't KLA as his guest is saying, but NLA, National Liberation Army, Ushtria Qëllimtare Kombëtare, wanted to create a great Kosovo, kill more Christians, and that they were trained by Osama bin Laden. Ridiculous. First, the assertion that the UÇK had close connections with Osama bin Laden is a misconception and lack of credible evidence. Despite claims made by some, including Slobodan Milošević, at the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, while some individuals with connections to extremist Islamic groups may have been present in the Balkans, for example during the Bosnian War, but not during the Kosovo War or wars in Macedonia or Preševa Valley. This is what Commander Jakub Krasniqi declared during a first television appearance of KLA.
Sa I përket ideologjive, Ushtria Qëllimtare e Kosovës një për ideologji vetëm shqiptarizmi.
Secondly, goal of a KLA was not to create greater Kosovo, but unification of Albania and Kosovo. However, in North Macedonia, Albanians in National Liberation Army stood up for their rights for national flag, language, school, educations, and right to participate in politics in Macedonia equally as all nations that live there, which, to be fair, Albanians deserve because they made up 30% of the population of Macedonia, and Albanian votes were crucial when Macedonia declared independence. This is what NLA declared in its manifesto. We don't want to risk the stability and territorial integrity of Macedonia, but we will fight a guerrilla war until we have won our fundamental rights, until we are accepted as equal people in Macedonia. For the end, saying that NLA mission was just to kill more Christians is a shameless attempt of rewriting historical facts. The most famous Albanian from Macedonian history is Agnieszka Gonje-Bojaxhiu, known as Saint Mother Teresa. All Albanians, but also all world, calls her mother. And I don't understand how can somebody say that the children of Mother Teresa want to kill more Christians. The main commander of NLA, Ali Ahmeti, who later became one of the most important political figures in Macedonia, is the one that named the university after Mother Teresa at the exact same place where war criminal accused for genocide in Srebrenica, Ratko Mladic, served army. And this same commander of NLA is the one that nominated an Orthodox Albania, Branko Manailovski, as a parliamentary deputy for the first time in Macedonian history. And do you know that the last Prime Minister of Macedonia was an Albanian Talat Xhaferi, who was also commander of UÇK during war in Macedonia? If claims of Tucker Carlson and his guests were true, do you think Macedonian parties would vote? And do you think Macedonian people would let this happen? Of course not. So I invite Tucker Carlson to finally open his eyes and to study Albanian history, culture, and traditional values, because otherwise, with his lack of knowledge on these topics, he will only degrade himself, his rich journalistic reputation, and turn himself into a cheap propagandist of Russia and Serbian ideology.